I think there's a, but then starts there. But they were both hot, they were both, I don't know, a bunch of fun. Oh, all right, because I was like, well, I mean, it was, there was a whole bunch of shops and they kind of do mulligans. Like, we're really all over the front.
All right, gang.
Let's
do it.
It was, I mean, it was nice to skip all the on the ground 40 feet ago. And we said today, yeah. It was just. Church.
All right, gang, we're gonna start.
Frog.
Frog, hip up. So run it back. Feet are gonna go together. Feet together. Knees out. And we're just doing hip ups in that position. So we're gonna go 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 40 seconds, frog pump hip ups. Pushing the feet together. Pushing the knees out. Hey, let's do the same shitty music, Jamie. Same. 15 seconds. Okay, we're gonna go T's to. Basically, we're gonna go from a T position to a handcuff position with some funky chickens thrown in. So we're gonna start coming down. We're gonna go into a T position, thumbs up. Then I'm gonna go to handcuff position. Then I'm gonna let my elbows relax to the floor, and then pull my elbows up, and then back to a T position. Give me dab it. So T, thumbs are pointing to the ceiling. Back to the hands, go to the small lower back, relax the elbows to the floor, pull the elbows to the ceiling, and then back into a T. A couple cobras. I just made that name up, I don't know what those are called. So we're gonna go left arm out, palm down, okay? Right arm is gonna go to a push-up position. I'm gonna push my hand into the floor, I'm gonna look up over my right shoulder, I'm gonna bring my right foot to the floor. And then I come back to my down position. We're gonna do 5 with the palm down. And then we're gonna make a fist, and we're gonna put pointer finger and thumb to the ceiling so pinky is up. So basically 5 palm down, 5 fist. And top of the fist goes onto the floor. Stabbing the floor. And you're gonna look up, exhale, plant that foot flat on the floor. 5 each way. So 5 palm down, 5 heads down. Oh, watch right there. You use these or give her these two? I mean, sometimes up here.
First, I will.
Do whatever your body wants.
That's French.
Don't force your body to do some doesn't work. Once you guys are done with those, we're gonna take a knee. And we're gonna do our 3-way mob. So I'm on my left knee. Right foot's flat on the ground. Chest down, because I want you rounded through your lower back. I'm gonna drive forward and backward 5 times. I'm gonna open up at about a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna drive the knee over top of the toe 5 times, keep my heel flat on the floor. And I'm gonna open all the way up 90 degrees, driving the knee over top of the toe 5 times, heel flat on the floor. And then we switch legs. What's up, Kara? They've gone ground, Kara. They've gone ground straight there. Praise the Lord. Dang. You lost. That's what makes sense. All right, gang, we're gonna do some lateral squats. We're gonna finish with some lateral squats. We're gonna do some curtsy lateral lunges. No, you guys are too young to remember this, but this is how people used to say hi to each other. They would curtsy. So we're gonna do a lateral lunge. And then we're gonna take a step back and across. So curtsy. And then back out. And then back into a curtsy lunge. Give me 5. Five each side, gang. After you get your 5 each side, we're gonna do our self-love.
What up? Not sure, brother. Thanks.
All right, gang, so after we get those done, we're doing our self-love. We're gonna start with our toe touches. If there are other exercises that you guys have been doing, rehab, just things that make you feel a little bit better, do these, do those exercises during this time. If you have been doing Jefferson curls for today, there are no Jefferson curls in. So to do your Jefferson curls during your self-love would be great. Basically, you're just gonna do them instead of doing your toe touch, you do your Jefferson curls. After your Jefferson curls, we're going deep squats. Deep squats. Your deep squats, we got arms overhead. Remember getting 4, so we got our toe touches. About 30 seconds or 4 to 6. We got our deep squats. If knees hurt, don't squat on the floor. If knees feel okay, let the heels come up off the floor, keep your head and chest up. Then we got our arms overhead. We can do that on a hurdle. So just on your couch or chair, taking your chest down, let your hands go on top of your head. You can hang a pull-up bar from this. You can lay on your back and bring your arms over top of your head, keep your elbows locked. Each one's going to be about 30 seconds. Or like 4 to 6 reps. After your hands overhead, we're going to do our quadruped spinal waves. So quadruped spinal waves, you're going to push your hands into the floor. You're going to round your upper back. And then arch. So I want you thinking about moving through the shoulder blade, moving through the thoracic spine. Got a bunch of back stuff today. After you're done with your quadruped spinal waves, you get about 4. We do our wrist love. We're going to finish with our wrist love. Palms down, fingers spread, elbows locked, fingertips away. If this is too hard, slide your knees to your hands. About 8 of these. Then we're going to do palms up, fingertips towards us. About 8. Again, fingers spread. To make this one easier, slide knees closer to fingers. And then last one, palms down, fingertips towards us, fingers spread. Make this one easier. Same thing, slide knees to fingertips. All right, gang. So today, day 1, week 1, phase 8. So we have pull aparts. You'll need a thin band, thin long band. We can do pull apart standing. The other way that you would do pull aparts would be laying on a foam roller or against the wall. Laying on the foam roller or doing them against the wall basically just gives you some feedback as to what the shoulder blade should be doing. So we're going to take a long thin band. I'm going to grab each end all the way out. I'm going to make one circle on each side. Generally speaking, that's a pretty good resistance for most people. You might have to do maybe one less or one more, but that's usually pretty good. I'm going to elbows locked. Band is going to be in line roughly with my diaphragm. And I want to think about pulling shoulder blades back together when I do this exercise. That's what I'm focusing on the most. That's the first one. Second one is we're going to do our wall kickstand deadlift, but I'm going to give you guys 2 different ways to do this so you can kind of play around a little bit. First way is the way that we have been doing it. So that's basically big step forward, back foot, you can go close to the floor or kind of about knee level, knee behind the line of your other knee, and then basically just coming down on the front leg. Now the other way you can do it, heels go against the wall, you slide a foot in front, and then you put the leg against the wall and you push your butt back. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys 2 different ways to do it. Either one is fine, okay? Foot in front, foot goes against the wall, push the butt back, or big step, knee behind the line of the other knee, and bend forward. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go 3 minutes. For your pull aparts, because I want you guys practicing this stuff, just give me 10 to 15 pull aparts. And then 5 to 8, however you want to do that movement. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, you're gonna get the same thing out of both. 3, 2, 1, go. So 10 to 15 pull aparts, 5 to 8 single leg RDLs or single leg deadlifts on each side. Either pushing the butt back, legs close together, or hinging at the hips and kind of bending forward. Don't push your hips back. One of these is you're gonna feel a little more in your hamstrings. One of them you're gonna feel a little more in your glutes. But both of those exercises really are gonna pretty much target the same muscles, just in a little bit different way. And then it's just personal preference. So 10 to 15 pull aparts, 5 to 8 those single leg RDLs, single leg deadlifts. And some of you might notice that you have better balance when your legs are closer. Some of you might notice that you have better balance with your legs, maybe closer or maybe further apart. Three minutes again. Gang. We are 2 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Yeah. So I don't want my hip plate. Yeah. So think about, regardless of where that leg goes, whether it's down here or here. Think about dropping this elbow down. And then trying as much as possible to keep pelvis level. Right about, yeah. There. Right there. And you should feel a little bit different too. Just keep that up. Keep that one down. A little better. Again, we're doing that kickstand. Rest, and it's time. For next time. When you're doing the kickstand, you don't necessarily have to try and go all the way down to the top. In fact, when I do it, I usually stop about knee level and then back up. Keep tension on those muscles. So we got one set of a YTWI iso hold. For your first day of doing this, you don't have to go hard or heavy because it's going to be a minute and that's going to suck anyway. But as you do this, every time that you do this, you should be trying to hold heavier weights in your hands. Unless doing it for a minute is really hard. And for some of you, that might be really hard. For some of you, it's actually going to be pretty easy. So here's what it's going to look like. We're going to make our letters Y, T, W. And we're going to hold each one for 15 seconds. I want you to focus on squeezing the shoulder blades back together, not on lifting the elbows with the hands off the floor. So we're going to hold a Y position, T, W, I. If you have a hurdle, I want your eye between the hurdle, elbows locked. All right, guys, we're going 15 seconds for each one. We're going to go in 5 seconds. We're gonna start with our Y's. 2, 1, go. So we're gonna start Y's, thumbs up. Elbows locked, thumbs up, Y's. All right, gang, give me a T. Thumbs are pointed to the ceiling, elbows locked. All right, give me a W. Elbows come to your torso, thumbs are pointing towards your shoulders, palms are down. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together. Last one, we got our eyes. Reach those arms straight over top of your head, elbows locked, biceps close to ears. Five seconds. Rest, gang. Excellent. Excellent. All right, guys, last movement, then we're going to get to our strength series. So this is a single arm side delt raise. We're just doing each side. So grab a dumbbell. We're going to go single arm side delt raises. 12 to 15 each side. And we're just alternating sides. That's all we're doing. You're going to go 12 to 15 one side, 12 to 15 the other side. I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to get these done. You should not need 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's 12 to 15 or 10 to 15. Right side. And then we're going to switch hands. Left side. As far as where the hand should go, it could be like this. It can be a little bit in front. If you can think pinkies up a little bit, just a tiny bit. Get a little more side delt. If it feels better to bend your elbows, totally fine. At the end of the day, what we're really interested in moving is this bone. So this bone as it sits inside of this joint. So I'm not thinking about moving my wrist. I'm not thinking about moving my elbow. I'm thinking about lifting this bone away from my torso. And so for some of you, having a bent elbow shortens the lever, allows you to focus a little bit more on that muscle. Totally fine. Rest as needed. You are just doing 12 to 15 on each side, 3 sets. We got 90 seconds, gang. Supposed to go 1 set. 3 sets. Gang, 45 seconds. You got 3 sets done, fantastic. Okay, you get about 10 seconds finish. Be equal on both sides. Take a little breather while I go over the first strength series at a time. Rest. Okay, guys, so while you're taking your rest, I'm going to go through the first strength series. First exercise. is a mechanical drop set sumo deadlift. So legs are wide, so sumo deadlift, feet outside the line of your hands, outside your shoulder, okay? First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the weight at your chin. Not chest, not belly, chin. Hold the weight as high as you can. So you can hold it bow tie, goblet, 2 dumbbells, 1 kettlebell, whatever. When you do your first movement, I want you to push your butt back. Okay, so instead of thinking knees forward first, I want you to think butt back first. You're gonna do 8 to 10. You're gonna drop those weights down to your hips. You're gonna do 8 to 10. Weights, and then we're gonna touch the ground 8 to 10 times. So 8 to 10 squats, 8 to 10 deadlifts, 8 to 10 ground touch. Sumo stance. Second exercise, foam roller, neutral press. So if you have a foam roller, great. If you don't, that's okay. You're just gonna lay down on the floor. This is a half foam roller. So butt's gonna go all the way to the edge of the foam roller. I'm gonna lay down, head supported, dumbbells in this position, and then press it up. Make sure head supported. Third exercise, B stance. No. Posterior lunge. Third exercise, posterior lunge. So we're here, all on the same leg. Step back, leg touch. Step back, leg touch. Last exercise, single arm banded rows. You guys can do that any way that you want. So you could go, you have something to anchor it onto. You can do it like this. Okay. If you want to have a seat on the floor, put it around your foot. That's fine. You're gonna angle it. Okay, so around the left foot, I row with right hand. I can sit on the bench and do it any way you want to do it. Just second little row. If bent over row, anyway. Bent over row. Your choice. So we're gonna go too much talky. We're gonna go 11 minutes. 11 minutes, 3, 2, 1, go. First exercise, 8 to 10. 8 to 10 sumo squats. Really, we're trying to push our butt back as far as we can. Some of you might have to go to a different size kettlebell or a different size weight for your deadlifts versus your squat. Okay. So no size. 8 to 10, 8 to 10, touch ground base. There you go, Val. Val, bring your like this grip. So think hands closer to your closer to your side. Yeah, like that. There, right there. Press like that. Yes. For the floor press, or excuse me, for your foam roller bench, elbows should be trying to get to the floor. For most of you, unless you have shoulder pain, you should be trying to get those elbows to the floor when you're laying on the foam roller. If you want to do it on a stability ball, fantastic. Aiden's got a stability ball. You can do, if you don't wanna do banded, if you guys are like, I don't wanna do a banded row, you do a dumbbell row. If you do a dumbbell row, you're gonna basically just do that. So it's gonna be in some kind of bent over position, if you wanna do a dumbbell. If you wanna do a band, you have a little more options. For the posterior lunges. You are doing 8 to 15, all on one side. If that is easy, grab some weight. Don't worry. I'll give it a row, take it. Step up. Down, back up. There you go. Bells, is it easy? Is it easy? So. So what you might have to do. You grab your band, okay? Grab a dumbbell. And you grab onto the band and the dumbbell. And then you do it standing. Okay. Eleven minutes, gang. We are about halfway done. Gang, at home and in house. In the grand scheme of things, when you are doing your mechanical drop set deadlifts. You should be lifting more in the deadlift than you are in the squat.
Yes.
First exercise is squat. Then your second exercise is deadlift. So you should be lifting more weight. Not necessarily for this particular workout. Next week, or next Monday. Good job, gang. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, gang. Great job, guys. Almost done with day one. Remember, gang, day one, week one, how did you guys working that hard? Just want you familiarizing yourself with the movements. Feeling it out. You got it. Yeah, you got it, Val, just like that. Except pull across your body. So keep it on your left foot, but grab with your right hand. Yeah. Yes, like that. Again. You got 30 seconds. Finish whatever it is that you are doing. 20 seconds. Getting 10 seconds. 5. Guys, that is time. Rest. Resty rest. Little breather. While you guys are taking this breather, go through the next series. All right, so we got 3 exercises. First exercise is going to be a B stance split squat. So that's basically just a really close split squat. So I'm going to go into my B stance. So I'm going to stand on my, I'm going to stand on my left leg. I'm going to take my right foot back. And I'm going to open my foot up a little bit. So I kind of slide my foot out. And then I point my toe a little bit that way. So 95% of my work is being done by my front leg. And I'm trying to get as low as I can. I want to see butt to calf. Okay. Heel stays flat on the floor. So that's the first exercise. Second exercise, dumbbell supinated bicep curls. So that just means palms forward. So elbows are going to be a little bit in front of the torso of the body. I'm going to bring it up. As I bring it up, I'm thinking about bringing my pinky to the outside of my shoulder. So I'm thinking about really rotating my hand forward. So thumb that way. Okay. And then I squeeze a little bit and I come back down. So bonus, if you can actually think about it where when you bring it up, the elbows are a little bit inside the line of the wrist versus this way. You get a little more bicep this way. Okay, so think thumb out, rotate forward, pinky to shoulders. Last exercise in that series. Arnold press. Seated or standing. So Arnold press is going to be 2 dumbbells, essentially in the top of a bicep curl position. I'm going to rotate out. I'm going to press straight up and then down and then rotate them back and front. When you do the rotation happens at the shoulder. So I rotate out and then press up and then back together. Okay. We're going to go 6 minutes, 2 sets. B stance split squat is first. You're doing 10 to 20. You're going to do up to 20 supinated bicep curls. And then you're going to do up to 20 Arnold presses. 3, 2, 1, go. 7 minutes. This B stand squat, gang, I want you squatting as low as you can. Front leg is doing the work. Aiden, if you can, at the bottom position of the Arnold, instead of having palms like this, try and have palms like this. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yes. After that is your bicep curls. Come on, please. Supinated bicep curl. Rest is think top of the curl. So like this. And you're gonna open all the way. Then press down, back. Arnold presses are up to 15. Up to 15 for the Arnold presses. You guys can do it seated. You can do it standing. You could be in a little bit of a split stance, which might feel better for some of you. 7 minutes. Oh. Yep. B stance flip flop. B stance split squat. Curls on. Definitely close to that house. Almost done, guys. You got about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes, gang. Gang, 1 minute. 1 minute. We got a short, easy finisher. Job, gang, 10 seconds. All right, guys, rest. Short finisher, 4-minute finisher. 2 minutes of work, 2 minutes of rest. That's how it plays out. So first thing we're gonna do is squats. So you're just doing squats. Any squat you want to do. We're gonna go 20 seconds of squats, we're gonna rest 10 seconds. And then we're gonna do ground touch squats. And I'll give you the next exercise after that. All right, gang, regular squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Rest. Okay, next movement, you're gonna do 1 squat, 1 ground touch. 1 squat, 1 ground touch. Go. One ground touch, or well, 1 squat, 1 ground touch, 1 hand walkout. Go. 1 squat, 1 ground touch squat, 1 hand walkout. Okay, 1 squat, 1 ground touch, 1 hand walkout, 1 push-up. Go. 1 squat, 1 hand, or 1 squat, 1 ground touch, 1 hand walkout, 1 push-up. Oh, that's a deconstructed squat thrust. Rest. Okay, 1 squat, 1 ground touch, 1 hand walkout, 1 push-up. one jump squat, one squat, one ground touch, go. So one squat, one ground touch squat, one hand walkout, one push up, stand up, jump. And then one squat, one ground touch, one hand walkout, one push up, jump, rest. We're gonna repeat that again. One squat, one ground touch, one hand walkout, one push up, one jump. Go. You guys are almost done. 1 minute after this, 40 seconds of work after this next rest. Rest. Okay. One jump squat, one ground touch, one hand walkout, one push up, one jump squat again, one regular squat. Go. So 2 jump squats now. Rest, last one, same thing. 2 jump squats, 1 regular squat, 1 ground touch, 1 walkout, 1 push up. Jump squat, go. Last thing we got, gang. Then you're done. That's the easy warm or easy finisher. And that is time. You guys are done. Through with a capital K. Jane, great job.
Thank you
Aiden, great job.
for being exhausted.
Yeah, it's the best job. It's the best thing you could be.
Well,
Val,
that's from staying up too late.
Val, what shirt are you? What size t-shirt are you? T-shirt. And what size shirt? How tall are you? See Aiden.
The unit,
Yeah, it's
probably
unisex.
a
How tall are you?
5'4".
Yeah, I'll do large. Okay, thanks. Good job.
Thanks.
Have a great day. Good job, gang.